Hey everybody, so Halo Infinite Season 2 comes out in under 10 days. We're 9 days away as of me making this video. There's a lot to be excited about, and yet there's a lot to be frustrated about. There were some things that were really on my mind that I just wanted to talk about in a commentary video today. Infection, future game modes, what we should expect for Season 2, and will the game last for 6 months? So let's get into it. So first and foremost, we got the roadmap the other day, and it's pretty safe to say the majority of people weren't happy. What I didn't talk about in that video was that there was no mention of Infection. Infection you would think would come out October for Halloween, some sort of event like that, and from what I've seen, Infection is actually almost finished. There's a version of the game mode that is almost done. Now 343 said there's some extra stuff they're working on that we haven't seen yet, and in between that and the Battle Royale mode, as well as other rotational stuff, I think we're gonna get a lot more than we actually think for Season 2. I think there's a lot more things that are coming to the game that are going to fill in time for extra content that we don't know about yet. Now, do I think it's silly that 343 hasn't included or hasn't mentioned it so it can kind of be a surprise when it is announced? Yes, I do think that's a mistake. If the Battle Royale was announced for Season 3 and we knew it was coming out, or there was new stuff that we don't know about that's coming in Season 3, maybe it wasn't the best decision to actually release the roadmap. I appreciate that 343 did it, but if that extra stuff was added in, it probably would have done a lot better. As it was, releasing it in its current state did more harm than good. At least that's the way I look at it. Now for Season 2, I've been looking over all the new content that is going to be coming to the game. And for me personally, I'll have heaps of video ideas. Rumble Pit, Free-For-All is getting a huge update to 8 players, and it's going to have so many different game modes in it. As I said before, Team Snipers I'm really excited for. Last Spartan Standing I am so damn excited for. Not only that, but there's more BTB stuff I want to do. With that said, I so wish that Forge was prioritized. Even a basic version of Forge was prioritized for the release of the game. Even if you had a Halo 3/Halo Reach version of Forge that you could have released and people could have made basic maps or basic changes to maps, I think that would have gone a long way into the longevity of the game. Now the big question is, will Halo Infinite last until November? And yes it will. 343 will release Season 3 and some people will come back. I have no doubt about that at all. I've played Halo MCC during 2014 when the game was completely broken, 10 times worse than Halo Infinite. And still to this day, people came back. Will it be as great as it possibly could have been? Absolutely not. Does Halo Infinite still have potential to be very, very successful? Absolutely. I think the really core root issue is that 343 needs to hire permanent staff. Now, is that a Microsoft problem? Is that a 343 issue? They need permanent staff members. None of this temporary contract stuff. They need people who can learn the engine, stick around for long enough to create pieces of content. If you're having to always train up and swap new developers in, no wonder everything's gonna take forever. So that's it for today's video, guys. Halo Infinite Season 2 is 6 months long. So I wanted to give you guys something to look forward to because it may turn out better than we think. Obviously, 2 maps for an entire year is absolutely unacceptable, but I still think there's new content and new stuff we haven't seen that is going to come to Halo Infinite between now and the end of the year. But thank you guys for watching, hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.